agree. I think if you go back and you watch and you discuss and like again, they're pros. Maybe there's like more logic to it than we think. But between us, you think if I have one skill that can completely shut down the guy laning against me, I don't take it in the first few levels. That seems like a big mistake. But Tino also adjusted very well, getting the soul ring, getting the null talisman, keeping his distance, spamming these decay stacks all the time. Like he played very well, but it's still on Jikroy that he gave him the opportunity to do so.
Yeah. But now 6k gold advantage for Execration this game. The Octarine core just completed as well for Tino, so he feels ready to make a move.
บ้านแดงหลุดไม่หยุด
They're going for a smoke play here. Still 50-50 though on the win percentage though. Even with a 5k gold lead. That's mad.
They have some items got finished. Sanjay is already done, and they also have the Blink BKB on Slardar now. In your dream, should be able to get it off. Fresh?
Well, BKB for in your dream does deny the shackle, charges forwards immediately, wants to get the retaliation kill on towards the Shadow Shaman. Heals up basically to full from one use, good lord. Disruption. Holds back his own teammate right now, missing Flare on top. Just gets torn to pieces. FBC trying to do what he can. There's so many heals coming out from everyone on the side of Execration though, Tomo. Nobody bloody dies.
Yep,
Apart
it's
from the Shadow
Soul
Shaman, he
Rip.
does.
Yeah, well, it's
ลองดู
Soul Rip plus
ว่าจะหายไหม
Sorry, not gonna use plus the mech. Well, what are you gonna do about that?
Yeah, that was mad. Like the Shadow Shaman the first time turned to the chicken, one Soul Rip, and he was basically back up to 3/4 HP again. It was mad.
He's also got the Agam's shard, so his foul play doesn't last like 0.1 or 0.2 seconds. It lasts a second and a half, which makes it much harder to chase him afterwards. As Jikroy.
Oh no, this is a horrible target to lose. Jikroy trying to armlet toggle his way out of this one, but unfortunately can't do it. Burns to death as he tried to get an extra bit of HP though. Yeah, they're just hemorrhaging kills and positions left, right, and center right now here from Rekonix. 8k gold lead. And it's looking dicey as hell. They need something to happen.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to figure out what Rekonix's game plan is going to be right now because, as we mentioned, Palos is the strongest core late game in this match, and so you don't want to really go ultra late against him, but you can if you have a net worth advantage. But net worth deficit of 8,000.
ขวามันดับมาสู้ต้นไม่ได้เลยจริงๆขวามันดับสู้ต้นเกมดีอยู่นะแต่เกมนี้ไรแค่ต้องรวยครับแล้วก็ฮาร์สก้าต้องรวยปัญหาคือมันไม่รวยแล้วมันก็โดนออร่าด้วยมั้งคิมสันกาดไว้อะ1-1ทุกเกมเลยเหรอวะ
For Rekonix, you might be thinking, hey, can we use FBZ to split push? That could be an option. Do you have Assault QS? Smoke on 5? Or at least 4. Who's there you go, 4 of them.
Trying to bait out
Tino.
Jikroy right now.
ดาเมจที่ใครเหรอก็ไรแคนฮาร์สก้าไงมันมีดาเมจอยู่ครับเกมนี้ไรแคนคุ้มด้วยไม่มีตัวเคลียร์แต่มันไม่รวยไง
He's instantly back.
Looks like they're going to turn a fight with the Mystic Flare. Immediately FBC just gets torn to pieces, running up into the high ground area, gets punished hard. I mean, the Tombstone is still alive at the back. It's doing some serious work, and they managed to take out Delol, now just charging for extra kills. Shanks has managed to get the scrap on towards the Huskar right now, but they turned around and he drew there with the BKB, buying space.
ก็เดี๋ยวเกมนี้ปล่อยไว้ก่อนแล้วกันเดี๋ยวพากต่อเกมหน้านะโทษทีหวังว่ารอบนี้บ้านแดงผมจะไม่หลุดละ
And Varish TP's out, but it is still a 4-for-2 exchange. Obviously, Undying had the ceaseless dirge, so he came back straight away either way, but once again, it's just a win for Execration.
That Tombstone was very annoying for Rekonix, because they're trying to go for more, and only FBZ is actually fast enough to do anything, because he doesn't get slowed down. Everyone else is like, could you wait? We have all these zombies and stuff. Very unfortunate, as again, Execration come out on top. Rekonix, a full 5-on-5, too risky. You're gonna have to be like, all right, let's split push. Let's have FBZ in one lane, the other 4 in something else.
I feel like that whole situation though would have been entirely different if the outpost wasn't on the Radiant.
Yes.
Like that, just having that and the instant respawn from the Undying, he just TP'd straight back into the fight. It's like he never left. So it was basically the Undying had an Aegis. That's just what that was. It's kind of hard to predict there from the side of Rekonix, and ultimately, yeah, that does what spells their doom in the end.
It's like you said, it is an Aegis. You know, you basically have a 1 second respawn time, then you can. That's basically it. As Roshan, he is being roared. Radiant going for it again. Rekonix, not a whole lot of time. This is a TA. She takes it quite fast.
Yeah.
And,
half HP.
well,
yeah, they're not even making the move at all.
It's really FBZ. It's gotta be FBZ if we can sort of split push and try to do something for the squad.
Yeah. I think you gamble and you go for Ags, and just hope that the Slardar maybe turns into a pseudo carry.
No, when you said Ags, I thought you meant maybe like the Ags shard. You know, it could be like, I get an extra wolf. That's useful.
Nah, full Ags. Wolf bite up the Slardar. Watch him become a critting, bashing wolf. Run at people in the back lines.
I just doubt that that's really gonna work out. No, maybe if you can get the shard, you can at least apply some passive pushing to the to the lanes. That's kind of nice. But at the same time, yeah, Rekonix, what's Gaben saying? Gaben is giving them a 35% chance. Not bad. 1 out of 3. That's pretty good. That's pretty okay. That was 30. Okay.
But still, basically 1 out of 3.
So
that seems bad. It definitely. I don't know. I feel like it's in the 80% territory, in my opinion, in this current state. But we'll see. As it looks like Rekonix, they're trying to hold this triangle area. They got the high ground wards. So this is the perfect spot if Execration run into a trap. Palos is in the front, but obviously has the Aegis. He's not really the target they want to go for.
Yep.
To be honest, who is it they want to go? I guess Ember Spirit, but then you just got the TA and the Undying whacking you from behind. It's really hard.
Ember would be ideal for sure. The support, if somehow the Skywrath mage forgets he's a Skywrath mage, he's like, I think I'm Underlord, and walks in. You're like, yes, perfect, well we can get him. But yeah, Ember is like sort of the fastest to kill person. We say that he's got 42 armor. That's a lot of armor. Oh dear.
Hex on towards one. Force up back up to high ground. In your dream jumps to the back lines. Actually, the Undying taking a lot of damage. He's still tanking though, living for a pretty long time, buying time. But Palos has taken up both the supports there, Tomo. Jinkroy eventually falls as well. Missing flail towards FBZ. And the fight over just as soon as it began. They at least do kill the Undying, but that's a very minor consolation prize considering they lose basically their entire team for it. And now it looks like we're going to see the first high ground as Palos takes down this tier 2, and the tier 3 will be in danger.
Surprising, because I thought that they would want to fight nearer to that cliff where they had vision earlier, but they didn't. Rekonix, they said fight close to the tower. Banner dropped, snakes are dropped, this tower, not long for this world. As Execration, they wait out. Rekonix is like strong late early game, which wasn't even that strong. This one, they just come back. Oh, I say come back, they just take control of the game.
Yeah.
Well, it gives us game 3.
It does. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely. It feels like. I imagine Rekonix probably thought, oh yeah, we've won the draft, guys. This is a
มีเกม
really
3
solid
นะครับ
spot,
คู่นี้
so it's probably going to be some mental damage going into game number 3 for sure. Maybe trying to study where the mistakes were. I mean, you know, the game isn't over yet technically. Base is still standing, but their win conditions are far and few between.
Palos, he's got the Aegis for about a minute and a half. Maybe Execration will say, all right, let's not like go up high ground just yet. If they do lose this game, Execration, they are out of this tournament. So they might want to be like, okay, let's make sure we only go up high ground. We have like, you know, that 100% chance of victory. In the meantime, Rekonix smoke up again, thinking, let's see what we can find. If they can catch... Palos wouldn't be a bad one, actually. There is a tier 3 tower, but he TPs away and he's off. He's fine.
Yeah, just joins the rest of his team again. Not going to be falling there. And just kind of waste the time of Rekonix.
ผมน่าจะแก้ได้ละ
I mean, Tormentor is spawning in 10 seconds, Atomo. A free shard will be handy, but their base is about to be assaulted.
It will be for the Oh, Varesh gets it. Okay, that's fine. As that's a shard, well, that's a tormentor kill in exchange for a set of barracks. Not super ideal as a trade.
No, not at all. I guess when you're in this sort of position, you're just down to desperation plays.
ได้ไปแล้ว2บัลแลกนะครับสำหรับทาง Execration ไม่ง่ายอย่างที่คิดนะครับจะ 2-0 ใส่ทาง Execration ตั้งแต่แมตช์แรกก็มี3เกมแมตช์นี้ก็โอกาส3เกมสูงมากครับเล่นไปอันไดอิงนะฮะไม่เห็นใครเล่นมาตั้งนานแล้วครับ
How's your day going, Blue Skill? It's kind of early morning where you are, aren't you? Isn't it?
ไม่รู้ว่าแก้หายหรือเปล่าครับผมลองแก้แล้วฮะมันน่าจะเป็นที่พวกวิดเจ็ตทางขวาไอที่มันเป็นผมเอามาจาก Steam Lab ไงพวกแชทหรือพวกวิวเวอร์พวกไอสีม่วงๆอ่ะที่ผมเคยเอาขึ้นอ่ะนั่นแหละผมเอาออกมาเลยอันไดออฟเลนครับอันไดออฟเลนเทมเพลาแครี่เอมเบอร์กลาง
Reconics defending en masse inside their base. So maybe that's all they could do. Maybe, Atomo, the plan is Daegons. Just Daegons. Sell your items, 5 Daegons, blast one person, and hope that that somehow works.
I think they're not okay. If they do that, you get like a nice medal, like best prediction in Dota 2. But no, that's not gonna work out. Rekonix, they need something a little bit more solid. Jikroy has a Reaver. I wonder what that Reaver is gonna be giving him. Is it straight up satanic? Okay.
It looks like it. Yeah, he's got the Morbid Mask and Claymore queued up, but. I don't know, he just kind of gets like stunned once and bursted, so I don't know if he's really gonna have time to be able to heal.
He's got BKB. They have nothing on the enemy side to deal with that Pierce's BKB disables. He's got the save from the Shadow Demon. Problem is, it's just Palos. If you can get Palos out of the way, I actually think that Rekonix can win these fights.
But you might have to sell an item before
the
next fight. It's only 1,000 gold away from completing the Satanic, but it kind of looks like Execration are geared up to just keep him closed inside the base. Maybe make a move soon. I mean, Roshan, maybe they wait for the next one. Up in 45 seconds, potentially.
You have the TA on Execration, so you'll know exactly how long it'll take. If it takes a long time, they might say, let's just go high ground. If we lose, we still have like a reset amount of time. If it's like in 20 seconds, you say, let's just get Roche. Why are we waiting? I like the discipline Execration's showing. Not the most exciting gameplay, but the most sound. I say that as they smoke, and you're like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Guys, come on. We could have 20 seconds for Roche. Come on. Alright, they're smoking. They're smoking going different directions. They're like, we're not even sure about this smoke anymore.
I mean, I feel they might be thinking about just going high ground with this smoke and maybe catching some people unawares. FBZ gets jumped by the Hex. Immediately, Pops goes to the backline, holds back all the support. So FBZ's savior eventually comes
เฮียนได้แม่งพลังสัตว์แล้ว21ไอ้เฮียปีศาจ
FBZ will still die. He's gone for a minute. Jikroy as well takes all the damage. He's forced to fall back.
โคตรถึกฮะ
As Tino just putting his body in
มี
front
โล
of
ตัส
everybody else.
โอซีคิมสัน
Another
แบ็คคิงครับ
dies in 2 hits.
บอสชิบหาย
Yeah, they just call
เลือกมากันโถมได้เลยฮะ
much to deal with coming out here from
เล่นได้ไวด้วย
game number 2 and they do push it all the way.
โอเคฮะก็เดี๋ยวมี3เกมนะครับคู่นี้ แบบนี้แปลว่ารอบชิงเราน่าจะเริ่ม4 โมงครึ่งนะครับโดยประมาณ4 โมงครึ่งต้องมานะแบบนี้ทรงนี้อ่ะโอเค4 โมงครึ่งก็4 โมงครึ่ง
このままもう少し歩こう肩を抱き消えゆく夢を数え枯れてく仲間を見た通い慣れた道迷い込むこの頃闇がもう一人の自分を作る乾いた叫びがくじけそうな胸を突き刺す君を誘って世界を見たいな誰にも出せない答えが僕の中にある駆け引きが鍵届け Fire High Again いくつの悲しみを一緒に越えただろう気が済むまで求めたあの日の僕らがいた時代 そうで世界を見たいな誰にも出せない答えが僕の中にある鍵が鍵届け Fire High もう我慢ばっかしてらんないよ言いたいことは言わなくちゃ帰り道夕暮れのバス停押し込んだ背中にバイバイバイ君のファイティングポーズ見せなきゃ夢にまで見たような世界は争いもなく平和な日常でも現実は日々トラブルでたまに悔やんだりしてるそんなローリーデイズ転んじゃったっていいんじゃないのそん時を笑ってあげる乗り込んだバスの奥から小さく微笑みが見えた君を抱いて
เฮ้ยทุกคนบ้านแดงฝากกดไลค์ให้หน่อยฮะหวังว่ารอบนี้จะไม่หลุดละฝากให้หน่อยครับฝากกดไลค์ให้หน่อยครับทุกคนผมแก้ละ
Felt like a very strong hero. Can't go wrong.
For
This
sure.
guy's a 5. Brings a heck of a lot to the table.
Very good.
Like it, like it.
ต้องดูไปเรื่อยอ่ะส่วนใหญ่มันจะหลุดตอนประมาณ 2-3 ชั่วโมงผ่านไปค่อยหลุดอ่ะ
Right, opening right now. Okay,
ก็อาจจะไม่หลุดแล้วหรืออาจจะหลุดต่อก็ได้ครับ
Lots of cores being picked up.
โอเคครับเอามารับชมกันในเกมที่ 3 นะฮะของคู่นี้ Reconics เจอกับ Execration ครับทีม Reconics ครับอยู่ในฝั่งทีม Radiant เลือกเป็น Thai Hunter และ Jackilo ฮะส่วน Execration กดเป็น Abaddon Ember และ Shaman เหมือนเปิด 2 คอก่อนเลยนะฮะทีม Execration ทีมที่ชนะในแมตช์นี้จะเข้าไปเจอกับทาง Nemesis นะครับ 23 Savage
Maybe then you actually do that, but I feel like most of the time, like, nah, they can deal with themselves. Yeah.
Why should I shield you? Just dodge the Ravage. Like, what's the problem there, bro?
Just get good.
To be fair, Ember Spirit can dodge Ravage. If there's one sort of like hero that should be able to can dodge it, Ember would be one of them. As Reconics, Disruptor still in the pool.
มีในการคัดไปถึงวันไหนครับถึงวันที่ 2 กุมภาเลยครับ
He's as viable for as he is a 5, but you know, so you can still take the Disruptor, who would work pretty well against the Abaddon, right? Borrow time activates, you go away, cancel Shackle. We'll see if that's an option for them. But
มาจากไหนครับไลออนไลออนแทนเตอร์จากกิโลเอาไลออนมาจับเอมเบอร์นั่นเองครับขอบคุณซับนะครับขอบคุณ follow นะฮะ
There's so many good spells to steal right now. Like everything from Shakiro is nice. Most of the stuff from the Lion's nice. Ravage is really good. Like there's a lot there.
It's for sure. No, it's like you mentioned. Everything from Jakiro is nice. Everything we always be like, oh, Ice Path. Oh, he got Ice Path. But like Dual Breath is a good spell on Jakiro. Macropyre is very on Rubik as well. Lion, if you can get any max spell that he gets from him is pretty good. So I do like the Rubik pick. However,
ชิง4 ครึ่งอาจจะ 5 โมงด้วยซ้ำครับถ้าให้ทางคู่นี้พักด้วยอ่ะอาจจะ 5 โมงด้วยซ้ำครับดีเลย์ 2 ชั่วโมงเลยนะเพราะว่าเล่นกันนานมากครับ 2 คู่โดยเฉพาะคู่แรกนะครับเนเมซิสกับ TPB
He's gonna come up and you're gonna hit Rubik the Unseen and you're gonna go oh well
that'd be good that'd be fate
ไลออนจากกิโลไทฮันเตอร์ฮะมาดูครับว่าตัวคออีกตัวจะเลือกอะไรในเฟสที่ 2 กด Invoker โอ้โหกะเลดสุดเลยฮะลาเวทคาตาหรือเปล่า Invoker กลางครับลาเวทคาตากดเป็นแอคนะครับเอาแอคมาขึ้นเป็นไปแล้วก็คิมสันหรือเปล่านะบิลเหมือนกับที่ FBC เล่นในเกมก่อนหน้านั้น3 คอเปิดมาเรียบร้อยฮะนอกจากว่าจะโยกอาบาดอนไปเล่นซับ 5นะแบนเจโดคอปเตอร์ครับ
You don't like being Abaddon against Invoker. You activate board time, he hits you with a tornado. Ravage could come out after. Like you can be controlled for a lot of your borrowed time duration. For Reconics though, they ban out the Disruptor. They're saying, nah. You guys are trying to trick us with this Abaddon support. We know it.
Yeah, literally everyone on Reconics has some form of disable, which is very difficult to deal with. But on the flip side, I suppose Execration have quite a lot as well. Searing Chains, then you've got the Hex, the Shackles from Shadow Shaman, Berserker's Cool. So there is actually quite a lot of CC in this game already.
Yep.
I feel like Abba is literally the only hero that doesn't have anything.
Even then, a lot of Abaddon cores buy like Orchid after a while. So, but yeah, it's not like a true sort of disable built into the hero the same way. Reconics, they need a carry, but I believe the first pick after this will be for Execration. Which sometimes when I say that name, I'm like, yes, it does sound close to, yes.
I know.
Anyway,
I know. You don't need to say it.
Thank you.
Save you on that one.
All right, will you bet out Rubik? Because if there's a Rubik game, this is a pretty good one. You get Axe. Imagine you have Earth Spike and Ice Path. That is like, what a dream that would be. You just lift up someone, Ice Path, Earth Spike, probably have Lift Again by that time or something. They get rid of the Witch Doctor. Okay, all right. Pogna comes up. Boo.
You know what? I saw the green, and I was like, and then I saw his puck, and I was like, okay. Snooze.
Nah, we didn't hear the sound. You know, the sound he makes when he uses the ultimate. That's definitely not the sound he makes, by the way. But you know it. You know it.
I like the attempt. It was good.
Alright, Reconics, Jikroy, what do you want? You can take Muerta if you want. You know, you're up against Pugna, Decrepify becomes a non-factor. Morphling, I wouldn't kind of mind. Decent. Terrorblade would also be pretty damn solid up against the Abaddon. You can make very good illusions with Radiance. Feels like there's a lot of good options for Jikroy to go with here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sven.
Okay. More stuns, more disables. Reconics absolutely love it. There's so much control coming out for them in this game, so it's pretty mad. How do you feel like the carry Sven plays up against the Abba? Like he is a hero which doesn't mind going for a Silver Edge, so having that break
ว่ะสเวนตัวโปรด
against the Abba is pretty
มา
good.
จากไหนวะเนี่ย
No, I like the matchup for the Sven for sure.
แต่จริงๆสเวนมันเกลียดอาบาดอนกับเกลียดแอ็กนะผมว่า
Then you tap him twice with your giant axe.
มันทะลุ BKB ฮะแล้วอาบาดอนเองก็ไม่โดนฟันตายนะฮะขึ้นอาบิซอลได้อีก ผมว่าถ้าเลทสุดอะได้อยู่ครับดับซ้ายอะแต่ถ้าเป็นเกมเร็วขวาดูโหดกว่านะคือแอ็กมันขึ้นออร่าแล้วมันก็โถมเล่นกับอาบาดอนเหมือนกับที่เลคอนิกเล่นนั่นแหละก่อนหน้านี้ฮีโร่ดับเดียวกันเลยเอาปักหน้าเอาชาแมนมาตีป้อมด้วยครับก็ถ้าเป็นเกมเร็ว Execration มีโอกาสได้เปรียบกว่านะถ้าเป็นเกมเร็วอะไม่เกิน40นาทีนะเพราะว่าถ้าเลทสุดอาจจะโดนครับ Invoker ไทสเวน
But you believe in Reconics, right?
I will say nothing. No words shall be said on these matters.
I don't want to get in trouble, you know. I don't want to get in trouble.
But even still, yeah, it looks like it's going to be quite chaotic game. Like, there's team fights going to be mad. There's disables all over the place. Very sad about no Rubik, but such is the way that the draft ended up. But it definitely feels like two drafts that this game could go either way, which is what you want to see for a best of one. Like we're saying, this is down. You know, whoever takes this map will be able to push themselves forward to the grand finals. So it's extremely important. And maybe it's just going to come down to maybe which team makes the fewest mistakes, because you know, seems to be a lot of mistakes happening.
I was gonna say as well. By the way, we can't be too greedy. Rubik, we already had the Hand of Midas Ogre Magi support, right? Like getting a Rubik on top of that, it's a bit too much. Now, looking into the facets, nothing.
ชอบต้นเกม Execration มากกว่าครับตึงกว่าเล่นไฟด้วยนะครับ Invoker แต่เลทสุดซ้ายเก่งกว่าแน่ๆฮะขอแค่ยื้อได้นะถ้าผ่านช่วง30นาทีไปแล้วเงินสูสีกันอาจจะกลับมานำได้ครับในช่วงหลังเพราะดาเมจแรงมากครับสเวนกับ Invoker แถมมีไทฮันเตอร์ลาเวทเพราะงั้นถ้าโถมไม่เข้าอาจจะแย่เหมือนกันครับ Execration
As long as if everybody is playing aggressively in their side lanes, which I am sure they will. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if we just see Delal leave FPZ at the top lane relatively early on and basically try bot set up kill after kill after kill, give the free game to the Sven and see him run away with that.
What are you smoking, my friend? We haven't seen any aggression from these two teams for the entire series.
Because
and he's like, oh.
The draft speaketh this.
The draft. Okay.
Maybe in a different language, but I'm sure that's what it's saying.
Well, looks like Shanks could be in trouble here.
Yeah.
As he walks right.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was an unlucky direction to go. So this will be a free kill. You know, it did say try lane. Just started off earlier than I thought.
Oh. Jukra didn't even care too much about it. By the way, do you see the assist gold they get? That's 41 assist gold per player. It's been nerfed heavily, the early assist gold you get.
It's literally a creep.
เก็บเฟิร์สบัตรไปก่อนนะครับ
The XP is probably
Ember Bob
about a creep as well. Not much at all.
Bob.
Okay.
Next to the tower here. Okay.
โอ้โหมีบอดี้บล็อกฮะ in your team
But I mean, he plays with the HP of the creeps to the absolute limit to make sure he doesn't get hit by the tower whilst also being in your dream's face. So, man knew what he was doing.
That was very impressive. You know, I was out of roll queue, had to play mid today, and you're like very careful to walk into tower range, but Bob was like, I'm going in. I don't care. As top lane, what's good looking at here? We got FBZ Tide and the Lion.
Oh.
CML could be in trouble.
It could be that one little body block, I think, that came in from Palos there, slowed down FBZ. That